IntellivisionDude. This is part 3. Before I get to the final sports cards, I was also going to show I still have this that I never opened. I was trying to sell it for a while because I thought I could make some money off it, but I never did. Still tempting to just open the cards and the packs and just to show them off. I still might do that. Still debating. I never got any feedback when I asked my subscribers if I should open it or not. Let's see, we got something called Collectible Card Game Playoff Hockey 1-on-1 Challenge Starter Deck. I have no idea what it is. I don't think I've ever even opened it. These two, you might think, hey, those are worth some money, but actually someone took the good cards out of them already. 85 Fleer Baseball, updated traded cards, and 86 updated traded cards. All the good cards were already taken out, and pretty much just the common ones were left over, I believe. And I'm opening a box over here. Let's see here. Now this is a set that I always liked. Hold on, I'm trying to get it out of here. Oh, I got every single card in a sleeve, so it's slippery as heck. Of this set. It was a Topps archive set where they kind of did a set of what Topps basketball cards would have looked like if they had them back in the when some of these guys came out. I think this is kind of blurry. Let me stop that. Okay, does that look better? We got Mark Aguirre, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Keem Olajuwon. I actually traded my old roommate back in the day some of my trading cards for his microwave. It was either he took his microwave and I didn't have one, or I traded some of my trading cards to him. So I traded him some of my stuff. So he pretty much took all of my good cards. Brad Daugherty, David Robinson, David Manning. But he left me a few extra things behind. A few cards behind. And this was one of the sets that I had bought myself. Mark Aguirre, Danny Ainge, Orlando Blackman. I always like this because they're kind of making them look like how their baseball cards look like of those years. Isaiah Thomas. Oh, and speaking of Isaiah Thomas, I have something off to the side here that my mother sent me in the mail one time, or she shipped it down for one of my Christmas gifts. And it was like an Isaiah Thomas card on a plaque. It was $2. It's one of his 91-92 Upper Deck cards. So the oops, this almost went out of order there. So I do have a Jordan in here, and it would be probably my only Michael Jordan card that I own. Let's find it in here. There's Dominique Wilkins. Okay, we'll just keep going here. James Worthy, Clyde Drexler. I'm not naming all the names, but John Paxson. I think it's coming up because it's one of these ones. There's Charles Barkley. I know it's one of these square looking ones with the square box on it. Michael Jordan. The only other Jordan I had was the 1989 Fleer, 90 Fleer. I know it wasn't one of the expensive years. It was one of the cards that was worth like maybe $15 at the most, but still it was something cool to me though. I think the most expensive baseball card I had ever owned back in the day was either my Rickey Henderson rookie card or my Paul Molitor Alan Trammell rookie card. Joe Dumars, Pistons. Because you all know I'm from Michigan originally. I may live down here in Tennessee. But I lived the first, I forget what year I moved down here. Maybe I was around 23 years of my life in Michigan. Okay, I'm kind of sick of going through these already. Scottie Pippen. This is a pretty cool set. And I'm making a mess here because these things are slippery as like crazy. I got a mess here to clean up. Now the rest of these cards are just some oddball ones that might not even go through them. Let's see, just some random stuff that he left me. Yeah, that was the year, the '89 Fleer All-Stars. Yeah, that was the year that I actually had one of the Jordan cards. A few of them actually. Also, I used to have some '89 score cards. I never had the Barry Sanders because I wanted the Barry Sanders, being from Detroit and all. I had the '89 Pro Set Barry Sanders, but I could never get the '89 Score Barry Sanders. But I did have like 3 Troy Aikmans, which ended up being like a $50 card back in the day. It's just more random cards here. I'm just looking through them over here. Nothing really to look at. I know I should be showing some of these. There's a pretty cool looking Cal Ripken Jr. card. I like the artwork on some of these. It's pretty cool. Who was it? Was it not Cal Ripken, but was it Billy Ripken? There used to be this error card where it said like "fuck off" on the bottom of his bat, and they actually sent it out, and then they had to take it off, take it out of the sets, and they had to update it with the censored card, so the card was sought after. Heck, when I first started collecting trading cards, the hot thing was the first thing I started collecting was '89 Pro Set. '89 Pro Set football cards. And I remember in the first set, a very rare card was Refrigerator Perry. For some reason, they just didn't make many of them. They had to, they took them out because of a, I have another Jordan. It's some kind of Ionics or something. They're pretty cool looking. Yeah, but they had to take the Refrigerator Perry card out, so they didn't have rights to it or something, or to have him in there. And I never could get a hold of it, but I know it was like, at the time it was selling like hotcakes. I mean, people were paying over $100 just to have that card. It was really ridiculous. It's funny how some of those cards were worth money then, and are pretty much worthless now. And I wish I had all the cards I had from back then. I already did my Garbage Pail Kids cards, so if you guys haven't ever seen my Garbage Pail Kids, I have like 3 videos of those. Yeah, here's just an odd one. Here's a Jerry Rice and a Joe Montana. I guess you guys can just listen to me talk for a few minutes. There's a couple more of those Jordans. Here's another Jordan. I think this is another one of the same one. I don't know if they're worth anything, but cool. Cool, cool, cool. I have no idea if any of my cards are worth anything anymore. There's a Shaq card. I used to love collecting hockey cards. I had the 100% complete. It was called O-Pee-Chee Premier, and because I had Sergei Fedorov's rookie card in there, and it was worth lots of money at the time. And then I Someone stole it from me. Somehow it got stolen from me. I was so depressed for the longest time. Someone stole my set of cards. 'Cause I loved my hockey cards. I think that's about everything. I think I've showed everything. Oh, here's an odd one. 91 Fleer, Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds. That's pretty cool. I think that's what we're going to end it with. That was a pretty cool card to end it with. And that's pretty much all my trading cards. Just some oddball ones in this box here. I showed you everything. Man, I had a lot of trading cards back in the day. A lot of stuff. Upper Deck. I collected everything. I always end up buying the wrong stuff, though. I was buying Upper Deck hockey. I remember going to this baseball card shop, and they had these like 1990, was it 1990 Leaf or 1991 Leaf? It was the one where it had whose card was it worth lots of money in there? Oh, I already forgot. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Was it Barry Bonds or Snow? I don't know. Frank Thomas is who it was. It had Frank Thomas in there and some other guys, and it was the prices were going through the roof in the card magazines. But I didn't buy it because I thought, what's this Leaf stuff? I don't know. And I wanted the hockey cards, so I bought the hockey cards. Hockey cards were worthless. Leaf was worth lots of money. I bought 89 Pro Set Football. 89 Score was worth a lot of money, and I was buying the Pro Set. I probably had 2 or 3 sets of Pro Set, and I just had a few packs of the Score cards. It's always the one that you don't buy is the one that was worth lots of money. I had a lot of fun collecting cards. I had a lot of fun collecting comics. I still got a lot of comics, but I still wish I would have had the ones that I had originally. But that's another story for another day when I ever do my comic book collection. Which, who knows, it might be soon. I'm feeling a little better. I had my wisdom tooth removed the other day. It was causing me a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. My sinuses, it felt like I had a hole in my sinuses. That's how bad the tooth was hurting. It was awful. And now I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. So maybe I'll be doing some more videos soon. We'll see. But that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching.